Hello, welcome. So this is a little pre-record for you guys to have a play with this weekend or whenever you want to. We will make a start in a wide leg child's pose. So I have no idea what we are going to do today, but we're going to see what comes up. So this nice for you and nice for me. We'll see what happens. We go with the flow. So we'll walk the hands all the way out to the front of the mat. Maybe this is your first time in child's pose today. So you can just see how that feels. Creeping the right hand a little bit further forwards and then creeping the left hand a little bit further forwards. Seeing how all of that feels there in your bodies. And once you find a comfortable place, as always, just bring your awareness to your breathing. Let the inhale flow in and out through your nose. Finding that peaceful calm. Yes, that peaceful calm that breathing mindfully brings. With every exhale, the body's starting to let go, hips starting to open, back starting to stretch. Maybe you've been on your laptop all day, or maybe you've just got out of bed. So either way, this is going to be a nice counter pose to any of those things. Maybe you've already done a yoga class today, so this will also be nice. I think this pose is nice anytime. So you can take your right arm underneath you towards the left side. You can lay your head on the floor, reach the left fingers to the top of the mat. Yeah, take the left arm around your back, fingers around that thigh. Try and open up the top shoulder there. Really sink into the right hip. Release, taking the left hand back. And we're changing sides. So right arm underneath you towards the left side, towards the right side. Let the head rest on the floor. Let the right fingertips reach as far forwards as we can. Breathing in, expanding into that twist. Breathing out, melting into the twist. And twisting. Looking forwards, we'll come up onto all fours. And we let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. It's a nice little counter pose. Push away and round into the back. And again, letting the belly sink and lifting the head, chest up. And then pushing away, rounding into the back. Last time, letting the belly sink and lifting the head, chest up. And then pushing away, rounding into the back. Coming into neutral. Right arm underneath you towards the right side. Left fingers to the top of the mat. Push into the back of the right arm, relax the head. So I always tend to tense my neck here for some reason. So try and relax your neck. So if that's something that you do, that's it, try and work on relaxing the neck. You slide your left leg all the way back out and press those toes into the floor. And try and arch your lower back here. So trying to find a little curve in the lower back as you push into the right hand. Yeah, so you can bring your left hand flat on the floor by your face and then lift the left leg up. See how high you can lift that left leg. Now this is a little option. It's quite nice to play with your balance here. Bending the left leg in. Maybe you'll reach back with that left hand and catch hold of the foot. And the more you can push the foot up to the sky, the easier the balance is. Inhale, or push the knee up to the sky anyway. And then exhale. Okay, slowly release the left hand. Come up onto all fours. We'll keep that left leg up. And then bring your left knee into your chest and round into the back. Good, and then take it away. And again, as you exhale, bring that knee into the nose and try flexing the foot. It's like you're almost going to step the foot next to the left thumb. then take it back. Last time, draw that knee into your nose and flex the foot like you're going to step it next to that left hand. And let's do it. Let's pop that left foot next to the left thumb. It's not easy, okay? Bring your hands onto your knee. This is my favorite thing of this week. So you're pushing forwards and then bringing it back. Okay, so it's a little bit different to your normal lunge. Do any adjustments that you need to do. We are taking the knee over the toes. Everything should be all right with that knee. Last time. And I'm going to lift that heel up. Maybe we can take the arms up to the sky today and see how that feels for you. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Lower the heel down slowly. Take the hands down. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Let's take the front foot to the back of the mat. And we're going to lower the knees to the floor. Tuck those toes under and then sit the hips into the heels. Relax, tummy, chest, head down. Try lifting your fingers up and pressing down through the inner wrist there. Try and get more length through your body. Let's go for the other side. So you're coming up onto all fours. And then swinging your left arm underneath you towards the right side. You can rest the side of the head onto the floor here. Creep the right fingers to the top of the mat. Press those fingertips down. Push into the back of the left arm. Explore that twist here. It's nice if you can take your awareness to your left hip. Try and draw that left hip back. Try and reach through the right fingers. Now you can extend your right leg back, press the toes into the floor, try and feel the stretch through your right calf. And bringing your right hand in, have the hand flat on the floor and lift your your right leg up to the sky. That's it. Now, a little bit of a challenge. You can bend the knee, bring the heel into the bum, maybe send that knee up a little bit higher. Reach back with your right hand, see if you catch hold of that right foot. And this is just an option. You can play with it. Inhale. Good. And then exhale, bring your right hand down. Keep the leg lifted and bring your left arm underneath your left shoulder. And as you exhale, bring your knee into your nose, round into your back. Flex that foot like you're going to step it inside the right hand. And then take it all the way back. And again, draw the knee into the nose, round into the back. It's like you're going to step that foot inside the hand. Take it all the way back. Last time. Exhale, draw the knee in. Round, round, round. Maybe you're going to step that foot there. And then you do. Slide the left leg back. Not too much, just a little. And then bring the hands onto the knee. Okay. Here we go again, my favourite thing of this week. Pushing forwards through that right foot. Keeping your right heel down. And then push back. And again, pushing forwards. Pushing back. Let's try it 2 more times. Yeah, try not to just sink into it. Use your muscles to get into it. And then on this last time, you sink down nice and low, and then can you lift that right heel up? Maybe you take your arms up to the sky. I know it's tough. Think about this right thigh to this right rib cage. And then we'll take the hands down, drop the heel down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and take your front foot to the back. You're going to lower the knees. Your toes are tucked under. Sit your hips into your heels, relax over your legs. This lovely child's pose. Try and push energy into your toes. Breathing in. Breathing in. Good. We're going to come up to seated onto the toes. Yeah. Going to them very slowly. So if you take your hands down and lift your knees up, and let's just rock forwards and back. something else that I've really been enjoying this week that I haven't done online, I don't think. But all we're going to do is from here, take your heels to the floor, straighten the legs, send the hips up and the head down, and then re-bend those legs. And you're going to go in and out in a forward fold and into a crouch. Now try it maybe 3 or 4 times. In and out of it, into that crouch. Gently getting into those hamstrings. Are you enjoying it as much as I have been enjoying this week? Last time, hopefully it's getting easier every time. Good, once you get there, take your hands back, lift your heels up, and then we're going to bring your toes together. Sorry, your heels together, your toes open. Let your bum kind of hang over your heels here, and then just walk your hands forwards. Relax the forehead down towards the floor. Try and get that extension here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. So, keeping this shape, try and straighten your legs. Come into a little strange down dog, and then bend those knees and push the hips back down. So, a little bit more strengthening for those legs, straightening the legs, and then bending the legs. So it's a little bit like ballerina legs. Straighten those legs, toes turn outwards. Bend the legs, sit the hips into the heels. Let's try one more. Straightening those legs, lift the hips up, and then turn the heels out, and then down towards the floor. So you're in your full downward facing dog now. You can have a little wiggle. You know the wiggling, we like to wiggle our way into our downward dog. You're going to bring your right heel into your bum, your right thigh nice and close to your chest. Come up high onto your left toes, bring your right elbow to your right knee, and then sweep it all the way back. Then take the knee up to the sky and open up the hip. Do that whole sequence again. So right thigh into belly, high onto left toes, right elbow to right knee, to right elbow. Take it back and open up the hip. Last time, right thigh into belly, high onto the left toes, right knee to right elbow. Take it back and open up that hip. Right knee to the elbow, right foot outside right hand, and then lower the left knee to the floor. Come onto your fingertips, draw your head, chest forwards, really push down through that right foot. You can turn your right foot onto its side, maybe come down onto your forearms. Maybe tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Yeah, maybe rock forwards and back. So lots of maybes. You get to your maybe. Gonna lower the left knee down, left palm flat on the floor, right arm up to the sky, hand behind your head, and then push the elbow open, push the chest open. Breathe in. Good. Now, as you breathe out, can you tuck your back toes, lift the hips up, turn your back toes towards the right, and then see if you can lower the outer left thigh towards the floor. But just this front foot if you need to. Bring it closer for a bit more space, and then try and open up the chest. Come all the way back, tucking those back toes, pushing through your left hand, bringing the forearms down or the hands down and back into that lizard lunge. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so come onto your left hand. Right hand goes to the sky, right hand behind your head. Push and open up the chest. Then continue that journey. Lift the hips up, turn the toes, back toes towards the right, and then lower the outer left leg to the floor. Try and open up that top elbow a little bit more. Yes, good, come back. Hands down, left foot outside left hand. Sit your hips down nice and low. Bring your palms together, elbows into your knees, lift your chest up. Oh, how's that right leg feeling? Inhale. As you exhale, hands to the floor, lift the hips up nice and high. And heel toe the feet to the center. You go halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Hands behind the calves. Draw yourself in. Good. Inhale, lift your head, chest up. I've been really enjoying this week as well. So you bring your hands onto your hips. You could have a little bend in your legs, but you're coming up with a straight back. And once you get there, tuck your tail under. You're going to take your arms up to the sky, palms together. Exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. Exhale, step it back, jump it back. Oh, your first vinyasa. Draw the chest forwards, elbows bend. Come through cobra, up dog. Take it up and back into that downward facing dog. Breath in, lift the sit bones up. Breath out, squeeze the heels down. Yeah, so let's take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let's open up the hip here. And now find the opposite of that, bring your left thigh into your belly. Come up high onto your right toes, keep the thigh close to the belly as the knee touches the left elbow. And then swing it all the way back and open it up. And again, bring the left thigh into your belly, come up high onto your right toes, tap it forwards. And then take it all the way back and open it up. Last time, bring the left thigh into your belly, come up high onto your toes. Hold, hold, hold. You're going to pop that foot outside your left hand and then lower the right knee. Come onto your right fingertips, draw your head, chest forwards. Breathing in. And breathing out. See how it feels there. Sink down into that right thigh. Now you might want to come down onto your fingertips. Yeah, see if that, onto your elbows. Maybe turn that left foot out onto its side. You can do any little swinging that you want to do here. I like to swing here. So now if you come up onto your right hand, swing the left arm up to the sky, take the hand behind your head, push down to your right hand, try and open up the chest there. Now you can continue that journey. So you can tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, turn the back toes to the left, try and open up the top elbow, try and squeeze the outer right thigh towards the floor. Don't forget, adjust this left foot if you need to, bring it closer to the right foot. And then swing it back. You've got to really push down to your right hand, lower the right knee, maybe come down onto those forearms. Back into your lizard, your lumbar lizard. Try that again. So you're coming up onto your right hand, left arm to the sky, left hand behind your head, open up the chest, open up the shoulder. Push down to your right foot, lift the right knee, and then start to turn the toes towards the left. Can you lower the outer right thigh towards the floor? Try and open up that elbow. It doesn't matter if you don't get all the way down. Good, and then let's swing it all the way back. Okay, you're going to bring your right foot outside your right hand. Sit your hips down nice and low. Hopefully that left leg is feeling all right now. Elbows into your knees, press your palms together, lift your chest up, inhale. Good, as you exhale, take the hands to the floor. Lift the hips up, 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 has those hamstrings there, and then we can heel toe the feet to the center. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. You know, you can take your hands behind your calves. I really like to do that. I bring my hands into fists and then kind of just draw myself in. All right, like we did last time. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. So you're in a halfway lift. Bring your hands onto your hips and then lift yourself up to standing. Oh, good. Tuck the tail under. Push the thighs forwards, hips forwards. Let's take the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, jump, step, Float your feet back, plank. Your second vinyasa, elbows brush the ribcage. Push down to come up your cobra, your up dog, and then take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Breath in, lift those sit bones up high. And breath out. Yes, let's swing the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring the right thigh into your belly, stay in downward dog, come up high left toes, right knee to right elbow, right foot inside right thumb. Walk that left leg back a bit. Come up into your high lunge, lift your arms up. That's it, drop the left knee towards the floor, hover it, tuck that tail a little bit more, and then straight into the back leg, lift your chest up. Good, drop the back heel, adjust your front foot, so it comes in line with the arch of the back foot, reach the arms out. Breathe in. Breathe out, take your right hand inside your right foot, big circle with the left arm, heel to the right foot over to the right. Turn the back toes towards the right, right arm up to the sky. Now stay here, or lower the left leg towards the mat, and then push away, come up. Try it one more time, otherwise you're holding it strong in that left arm. And then lift it right back up. Good, right arm comes up and over your head. Now work on straightening your right leg as you squeeze your left heel towards the floor. Breathing in. Good. As you breathe out, swing your right leg all the way back into a three-leg dog. Have that leg up nice and high. Come up high onto your left toes. Roll yourself forwards into plank. And the elbows brush the ribcage. Can you hover that right leg off the floor? Push down to come up, cobra, up dog. Take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Breath in. How is that feeling? And breath out. Good, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. Enjoy that moment there. Left thigh into belly. Keep that connection nice and strong. Come up high right toes and left knee to left elbow. Left foot inside the left hand. Now you've got to slide that right leg back a bit. Come up into a high lunge. And once you're there, strong and solid, bend the back knee, hover the knee off the floor. Can you straighten into that back leg here? Lift the chest up, gaze up to the hands. And then drop the back heel. Adjust this back foot. So we line up the heel with the back arch. Reach your arms out. Inhale. Exhale, flip the front palm, take it forwards and back. Breathe into this left side here. As you exhale, left hand down. Big circle, right hand follows. Pick the back heel up. Walk the left foot over. Turn the back toes to the left. Left arm up to the sky. Now stay strong, pushing through your right hand. Or lower your outer right thigh to the floor. And then push back up. Try that again, or stay where you are, finding that strength through your right arm. Good, and then lifting your left arm up and over your head. Bring your foot flat, back toes back, and then straighten into that left leg. Find that it's a wide leg, pyramid pose. Inhale. Now as you exhale, keep your hands where they are, just slide your left leg back. You're not opening up the hip now, keeping those toes pointing down. Come up high right toes, and then roll yourself forwards into plank. Maybe keep that left leg hovering, elbows bend. Push down to come tall, cobra up dog, and then take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Breath out through the nose. Keep lifting those sit bones up. Awesome, guys. Lower the knees. Sit back into your heels. Take a moment. Give those wrists a little shake. Yeah. You can always, in between every flow, just give them a little shake, a little stretch. Hopefully all's feeling good though. You can rest your hands on your thighs, draw your shoulders down the back, just close your eyes for a moment, take stock. We've been head down quite a lot, so take stock for a moment. Let the breath flow in and out through your nose. Take one more breath. Good, nice. So a little moment in between. Just come up onto your knees. Take your right hand behind you. Rest the hand on the floor and then swing your left arm up and over your head. Okay, just see how that feels. It's a little bit of a half camel here. Sitting the hips back down and then take your left arm behind you. Lift those hips up. Take your right arm up and over your head. So another little half camel here. Good, so that same feeling now. Come onto the hands, tuck your toes. Lift the knees up. I think we did this on Monday, possibly. Maybe on Wednesday or Tuesday, I don't know. But if you haven't done it, enjoy it. If you have done it, this is another chance to practice it. So you're going to take your right hand behind you, plant the hand on the floor, left arm up and over your head, and lift those hips up here. It's a little bit wobbly in the legs. Really strengthen through that right arm. Sit the hips right back down, come back to the center, take the left arm over towards the other side. Right arm up and overhead, lift those hips up, nice and strong. Legs are struggling here, but you can be here. And then sit it back down. Well done. You can stay on those toes a little bit longer if all is okay with you. And then walk those hands forwards. Relax the head forwards. So that feeling of taking the hand behind you and swinging the arm over the head is, it's the same as your wild thing. So from the flow, let's see if we can get into a wild thing and have that same feeling. Yeah, that feeling of when the hand goes back, the body comes up and over that arm, and you lift and open up the chest to the sky. Yeah? Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we bring the knees together, straighten into those legs. Let's give the legs a little moment here, nice little forward fold. And then roll your way, come up to standing. Good. Take the arms up to the sky, thighs forwards, hips forwards, and then exhale, fold and hinge. We're going to walk the hands out to the top of the mat, find your plank. And now let's take the hips up and back into your downward dog. So hopefully you have found your perfect downward dog shape. All right, so let's swing the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up that hip. Bring the right thigh into your belly. Come up high left toes. Tap the right knee to the right elbow. Right foot inside the right hand. Wiggle that left leg back a bit. Come up into your high lunge. Lower the left knee, hover it off the floor, and then work on straightening that back leg. Ground the back heel into warrior two shape. Nice. From here, flip the front palm. Reach forwards, take it back, breathe into the right side. As you exhale, bring your right hand down, touch the floor, big circle with the left arm, heel to the right foot over to the right, turn the back toes to the right, front foot onto its side, lift the right arm up. And can you hover that left leg off the floor, sink it down, or stay where you are, you choose. Lift right back up. Now, maybe you're going to take your right leg back on top of your left leg, or bend the right leg and then let it fall behind you. Now get that feeling of sweeping the right arm up and over your head. Find that wild thing there. It's like a half wheel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to a three-leg dog. Right hand down, spin on the left foot, take your right leg up to the sky. Come up high onto your left toes. Roll yourself forwards into a plank. Elbows brush the rib cage. Maybe that right leg stays quite high. Lower through into your cobra up dog and take it up and back into downward facing dog. How was that little journey? Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go for the other side. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee and open up that hip. Feel the stretch. Left thigh into your belly. Come up high, right toes. Left foot inside left thumb. Slide your right leg back, come up, high lunge. Lower the back knee, hover it. And then work on straightening it. Come into your warrior two, open up, adjust the front foot, reach through the fingers. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, and breathe into this left side. Good, big circle, left hand down. Big circle with the right hand. Pick the back heel up, left foot over to the left. Turn the back toes to the left, left arm up to the sky. Can you hover that right thigh down towards the floor? And can you push and lift it back up? Now take your left foot back on top of the right and then bend the knee. Take the knee up to the shoulder. Let the left foot fall behind you and then spin the right arm up and over your left arm, up and over your head. Imagine you're coming into a wheel here. Taking your left hand down, left leg up to the sky, 3-leg dog. And then come up high onto your right toes. Bring yourself forwards into plank. Maybe keep that left leg quite high now. Come through cobra up dog. And take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Awesome, lower the knees. Sit back into your heels. Another little interim moment, a little middle moment. So this circle wheel. Take your right hand behind you. Hand down onto the floor, lift the hips up. Left arm up and over the head. Now you're pushing down into your right shin so you can bring your left foot flat onto the floor and then maybe you can lift those hips up even higher. Try taking your left arm up to the sky. Now power down to your right hand. Can you play with bringing your left knee up to your left elbow? Yeah, see if that's possible. Maybe straightening the left leg towards the sky. Yeah, see what happens. Lower the left foot back down. Lower the left shin back down, and then sit the hips back. Yeah, so it feels like your wild thing, right? But coming into it from a different place. So let's go the other way. Left hand goes behind you. Oops, don't hit your furniture. Put your palms flat, palm flat on the floor. Lift the hips up, right arm up and overhead. Push down through your left shin so you can bring your right foot flat to the floor. And really lift those hips up. Now, maybe if you take your right arm up to the sky, that can be a bit more of an anchor for you. Push down through the left leg. Try and bring the right knee to your right elbow. It might not happen. The intention might be there. And that's fine. That's all you need. Maybe extend that right leg. It is wobbly. You have to play with it. Rebend the right leg. Right foot flat. Can you bring your right shin back? Lower your hips down. Come back. We're all safe. We're all well. Breathing in. Fingers crossed we are anyway. Breathing out. Feel your posture now. Yeah, after all that lifting upwards, it feels natural just to be lifting upwards. Yeah, rather than hunching forwards. Find your posture. Yeah, the whole point of your yoga practice is to fine-tune your body into the right shape, into the right place. Take one more breath here, letting all of that settle. And we continue, one more flow. Okay guys, come back onto all fours. Let's do a little cat cow, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. That feels nice. Here you can wiggle your hips Do what you want to do, and then push away and round into the back. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back, find your downward dog. In case you know all this bit, let's lift the right leg up, bend the knee and open up that hip. Bring the right thigh into your belly, nice and tight. Come up high onto your left toes, right knee to right elbow, right foot inside right hand. Lower, move that left leg back. Come up into your high lunge, and then once you're there, bend the back knee, tuck that tail under, work on straightening into the back leg. Round the back heel, open up into warrior two. So let's add on here. You're going to straighten the front leg, turn the right toes in, bend the back leg, sit down to your version of Skandasana. Is it here or is it here? Right toes to the sky, sinking down. Breathe in. Now it's a big move here. Come up to standing, bending into the right leg, reaching the arms up and over into your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the right side. And big circle, right hand comes down, big circle, left hand comes down. Heel toe the foot over to the right, turn the back toes, lift the right arm up to the sky, swing your right knee up to your right shoulder. Maybe, yes, these are all maybes, maybe you say very well. Right foot behind you, swing the right arm up and over your head into your wild thing. This is where we add on. Right hand comes down, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Extend the right leg towards the left side. The leg is straight. Push down to the right hand, drop the back heel, sweep the left arm up to the sky, and then left arm up and over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left hand back, left leg up to the, right leg, up to the sky, open up the hip. And then we'll straighten out that right leg, drop the right toes, come up high left toes, shoulders over hands, elbows brush the rib cage. Come through cobra, up dog, and then up and back into your downward dog. Wiggle, wiggle, how does it feel? Let's go to the other side. Left leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Left thigh into your belly. Come up high onto your right toes. Bring your left knee to your left elbow, left foot inside left hand. Walk that right leg back. Come up, high lunge. Bend the back leg, tuck the tail. Straighten into that back leg. Ground the back heel, open up into your warrior two. Now you're going to straighten your left leg, turn the toes in, bend the right leg. Maybe you stay here. Or maybe you can draw your toes, those left toes to the sky and sink down into that inner thigh. Breathe in. So stay either high, come down low. And breathe out. So it's a big move from here. Use your hands if you need to. You're going to power to your right leg. Bring yourself all the way up into your warrior two. I didn't do that so elegantly. Flip the front palm, reach it forward, take it back, and breathe into this left side. Big circle. Left hand comes down. Big circle, right arm comes down. Now pick your back heel up. Walk the left foot over to the left. Turn the back toes to the left. Left arm up to the sky. Now you can be here. Wait for us here. Otherwise, take your left knee up to your left shoulder. Now let the left leg fall behind you. Spin the left arm up and over your head. Imagine you're going to go into a wheel. This is where we change it. Left hand down, left knee to your right elbow. Extend the left leg to the right side. Drop the back heel, swing the right arm up to the sky. Lift those hips up. Right arm up and overhead. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand back. Take your left leg back. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. And then straightening out that left leg. Toes point down. Come up high right toes. Shoulders over hands. Elbows brush the rib cage. Push down to come up. And then take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out, lift those hips up high. Well done, guys. Lower the knees, sit back into your heels. Take a moment. How does all that feel? Knitting it all together. Yeah. How does it feel in your bodies? How does it feel in your head? Is it all making sense? You're managing to make connections. You know, even when we do these, all of these poses, all of the time, does it help just to, maybe does that arm swinging up and over the head help you to find a little bit of a deeper wild thing? You know, just looking for things to help you highlight different areas and different places of focus. Hopefully something, maybe one little thing has been highlighted for you today. Breathe in. Take this moment to settle and breathe out. Good. Hopefully you're nice and warm. Last little thing. So today, or this week, we have played with handstands. So let's have a little go at that now. Okay? Everything is warm. We're all set to go. Have no expectations. Maybe nothing will happen today, and maybe it did yesterday. Or maybe it hasn't quite got there yet. You haven't got to that place yet. But you are going to get onto the pathway to it. And then your practice is like the shears. Taking away all the leaves and the bushes to then start to walk down the pathway. So wherever you are on your pathway to handstands, be there and be happy, accept where you're at. You'll soon start to see your way through the path. Okay, so let's come on to all fours and then into your downward facing dog. So once you get into downward dog, let's lift the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up that hip. Yeah, notice how that feels there. You're going to look in between your hands. You're going to bend that left leg, and we want to bring the left foot a little bit higher up towards the middle of the between the hands and that foot. Yes, you did a little jump, and you got the foot there. Now try and straighten into that left leg. It might not straighten completely. You might have to keep the leg bent to have the hands on the floor. Yeah, but try, see if you can get your palms flat and send that knee up. Yeah, I'm hanging here because I want that hamstring long. Good, lower your right foot next to the left. And then we'll swing the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up that hip. Now you can feel it through the right hamstring. Yeah, you've got your right knee bent if you need to. You do want to have your palms flat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your left foot next to your right. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Hands behind your calves. Roll in and then roll up. Press your palms together, lift your arms up, and then exhale and fold. So literally just allowing you time to let the blood flow back the right way for a moment. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Bend your knees, put your palms flat on the floor. Swing your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, and now bring the right knee out towards the right side, like the knee is coming towards your right rib cage. This might be where you stay, or you come up onto your left toes, try and straighten into your arms, and that left foot might hover off the floor. Keep that right thigh towards the right rib cage, like we have been doing throughout the whole class. Maybe bring your left heel into your bum. Yeah. Come back to where you came from. If you had lift off, lower that left foot down, lower that right leg down. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's roll up. Give ourselves a little moment to let all the blood run down the right way. Press the palms together. Lift the arms up. Exhale and fold. We are going for the other side. Hinge from the hips. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend those knees so you can plant the hands down. Come into the right foot. So you're going to lift the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Hopefully this right hamstring is working for you today. Now the top trick is to bring your left knee towards your left rib cage. Try and keep it out towards the side. If you can go further, lift your right heel up. Put weight into the hands. Maybe that right foot hovers off the floor. Maybe that right heel comes into the bum. Yeah, so you just play with it. See how it goes. If you had lift off, right foot comes down, right foot lands, left foot lands. Yeah. Wherever you are in the pathway, we are in a forward fold and we're stretching our hamstrings. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale and fold. Good. Let's just bend the knees here, sit the hips into the heels. Letting that go now. It's something that you can practice. Reach the arms forwards, sit down onto your bum somehow. Yes, you might roll down, you might plonk down, however. But then come into a boat pose. Legs off the floor. If it's too much, keep those toes on the floor. Reach your arms forwards. Can you lift your chest up? Inhale. As you exhale, come into a low boat. Come into a high boat. Into a low boat. Into a high boat. And again, low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Open those knees wide. Reach the hands past the feet. Squeeze those thighs in nice and close. It feels nice. Then bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open. And you can lower down onto your back. Stick your arms up and over your head. Oh, well done. Take a breath into your belly, into your rib cage, into your chest. This feels so nice. Just let the inner thigh stretch, the hips stretch. And just being open, isn't it? It's that feeling of being open. Open, ready to receive. Breathe into belly, body. Breathe out. You know, it feels quite nice to kind of rock from side to side. So you feel the massage on your back. And bring your knees up together. Wrap your arms over the tops of the knees and squeeze the thighs in nice and close to your chest. You can take a little rock from side to side here. We'll bring the knees together and then let both knees fall to the right. You know, it's such a simple move, but it's such a good one to do after your practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. So if you were in a yoga class now, or if you were in my yoga class anyway, I'm not sure about other ones, and if I was allowed to adjust you, then I would come around and get my thumb in the crease of your hip, and I'd try and pull the hip away from you. Yeah, so see if you can kind of replicate that here with yourself. So you kind of get your thumbs into that crease of the hip. Try and move the hip away so you're creating more space here on that left side. It does something for me. I wonder if you let me know maybe if it does something for you, if you can feel that space. Bring the knees into your chest and we let them fall to the other side. Feels so nice. Left hand on the outer right leg, right arm out to the side. Take a few breaths. Ironing out any creases here. And again, if you wanted to try that on this side, kind of snuggling your thumbs into the hip and then just kind of moving the thigh away, the hip away. It's a bit harder on yourself. It's a bit easier if someone's doing it for you. Good. All right, bring the knees back into the chest. Pop both feet flat down onto the mat. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly draws back. Push down through the feet. Lift the hips up. Maybe you're going to come into wheel now. We've done lots of wild things, lots of backward bending. Yeah, maybe though you are going to stay in bridge. You listen to your body. What do you need? Inhale. And exhale. If you want to have a little play, you'll come down onto your forearms. They'll come out whenever feels good for you. Once you are down, feet as wide as the mat, and we just windscreen wiper the legs. Finishing with your plow pose as always. I mean, this is the best pose ever, I think, to finish the practice. It's actually one that I dislike the most, but it's definitely a good one to get in. So bring your knees into the chest. You could stay here, hugging those thighs in, or maybe we'll get those legs up and over the head and let the toes rest on the floor. Now, if you can feel weight in your elbows, then that means you're putting a little bit less weight into your neck, which is a good thing. Yeah, so feel the elbows in the mat. You're going to bring the heels into the bum and open the knees wide and just extend your right leg towards your right shoulder. And beyond, that right leg is straight. Bend the right leg and extend the left leg out to the side. Can you extend the right leg out as well? And just see what happens here. Just playing. Bring the heels into the bum, the knees in, feet straight up to the sky. Yeah, and then lower the legs back down behind your head. Palms flat on the floor. Slowly lower the spine down. Well done. All right, guys, take the feet to the corners of the mat. Arms down by your side, palms faced up. Take a moment. Let's sit all together. Breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in, fill yourself up. Breathe out, let it go. Last time, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And keeping your eyes closed. So take a moment, take a few moments to be in stillness. Trying not to jump ahead into the rest of the day, just stay here in this moment. Finishing the practice in stillness. Giving the body a little bit of time to adjust to the practice, to make any changes it needs to make, or those pathways within your body to settle. Maybe you had some aha moments today. Maybe you found some new little doorways within your body. Maybe it felt like a regular practice today. Yeah, nothing special, but you were on your mat. That's special. You were moving with your body, with your breath. We're not always looking for those big moments. We're just trying to be mindful, trying to be present, trying to be here. And as always, you know that you can stay here for as long as you need. But if you're ready to get on with your day, then start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Reach your arms above the head, do a full body stretch. And roll to the right side into a fetal shape. that one stage before we actually come up to seated. Letting all the blood start to move the other way, transitioning slowly. So when you feel ready, coming up to seated, sitting in any shape that feels good for you. Maybe you could drop the right ear to the right shoulder, left ear towards left shoulder, chin to chest, chin to the sky. And bringing the palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, for being here, for being part of our little team, our little group. Namaste. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of the day, whatever you're doing. As always, let me know if you have any questions.